Welcome to another insightful episode on JKSSB Exam Special. Today we are diving into the realm of the new education policy. Have you ever thought about what changes this policy brings to our education system? Let's delve deeper. Firstly, a question to kick things off. When did the Indian government pass the new education policy? Was it A. 2019, B. 2020, C. 2021, D. 2018? The correct answer is B. 2020. The new education policy was introduced by the Indian government in the year 2020 to revamp the education system. Moving on to the second question. What is the new teacher-student ratio proposed by the new education policy? Is it A. 130, B. 120, C. 115, D. 110? If you guessed C. 115, you are correct. The new education policy aims to provide personalized learning and development for students. Next up, question 3. How many years of foundational literacy and numeracy does the new education policy aim to provide? Is it A. 3 years, B. 2 years, C. 5 years, D. 4 years? The correct answer is C. 5 years. The policy emphasizes the importance of foundational literacy and numeracy, aiming to provide 5 years of it to students. Let's move on to question 4. What is the name of the new higher education regulator as per the new education policy? Is it A. Higher Education Commission of India, B. National Education Authority of India, C. Advanced Education Board of India, D. Indian Education Service? The right answer is A. Higher Education Commission of India. The new education policy introduces this new entity as the higher education regulator. On to question 5. What is the proposed medium of instruction up to grade 5 as per the new education policy? Is it A. English, B. the mother tongue or local language, C. Hindi, D. Sanskrit? The correct answer is B. the mother tongue or local language. The new education policy recommends teaching in the mother tongue or local language up to grade 5. That concludes the first half of our session. We hope you are finding it informative and engaging. Now, let's move on to the remaining 5 questions. Question 6. How many years does the new education policy plan to universalize secondary education by? Is it A. 2030, B. 2025, C. 2040, D. 2022? The correct answer is A. 2030. The new education policy has the ambitious goal of universalizing secondary education by 2030. Now to question 7. What is the maximum age by which a child should be in school according to the new education policy? Is it A. 14 years, B. 16 years, C. 18 years, D. 15 years? The correct answer is C. 18 years. The new education policy mandates that a child should be in school until the age of 18. Next, question 8. What is the name of the new single overarching umbrella body for the entire higher education, excluding medical and legal education as per the new education policy? Is it A. Advanced Education Board of India, B. Higher Education Commission of India, C. National Education Authority of India, D. Indian Education Service? The right answer is B. Higher Education Commission of India. This body will act as the umbrella entity for higher education, excluding medical and legal education. On to question 9. What is the name of the new comprehensive school complexes proposed by the new education policy? Is it A. Education zones, B. Learning hubs, C. School clusters, D. Knowledge parks? The correct answer is C. School clusters. The new education policy proposes the concept of school clusters to bring about a comprehensive and inclusive education approach. Finally, question 10. What is the proposed gross enrollment ratio in higher education by 2035 according to the new education policy? Is it A. 50%, B. 75%, C. 100%, D. 65%? The correct answer is A. 50%. The new education policy aims to achieve a gross enrollment ratio of 50% in higher education by 2035. And that wraps up our session on the new education policy. To summarize, the policy was passed in 2020 and proposes several significant changes, including a teacher-student ratio of 1:15, 5 years of foundational literacy and numeracy, the introduction of the Higher Education Commission of India, and teaching in the mother tongue or local language up to grade 5. It also aims to universalize secondary education by 2030 mandates schooling until the age of 18, introduces school clusters, and aims for a gross enrollment ratio of 50% in higher education by 2035. We hope you found this session informative and insightful. Remember, knowledge is power. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.